Hello everyone, welcome to the solution of 752 named Open the Lock. In this problem, you have a lock in front of you with 4 circular wheels. Now each wheel has 10 slots 0 to 9. Now the wheels can rotate freely and wrap around. For example, we can turn 9 into 0 or 0 into 9. Each move consists of turning one wheel, one slot. Now initially the lock are 0000. That means all of the 4 wheels is marked 0. Now you are given a list of dead ends, meaning that if the lock displays any of this code, the wheel of the lock will stop turning and you will unable to open it. That means you will be stuck. Now, given a target representing the value of the wheels that will unlock the lock and return the minimum total number of turns required to open the lock, and print -1 if it is impossible. Now here the target is 0202 and starting point is 0000. Now these are the dead ends 0201, 0101, 0102, 1212, 2002. Now here a sequence of valid moves will be 0000. Then after changing the first wheel, it will become 1000. After changing the second wheel, it will become 1100. After changing the second wheel again, it will become 1200. After changing the last wheel, it will become 1201. And after changing the last wheel, again it will become 1202. Then after changing the first wheel, it will become 0202, which is equal to the target. So in total, excluding the initial state, we have to change the wheel 6 times. So we have to return 6. I hope you understood the problem statement. Now let's move on to the algorithm. In this problem, to understand the algorithm, we have taken the same example. Now, how can we solve this problem? Basically here, we are given a wheel, actually a lock which consists of 4 wheels. Now, suppose for this first wheel, we can change it into the 9 direction. That means I can change it 0, 1, up to 9. Similarly for the second, third and fourth wheel. Now suppose for this wheel 0, we can again change it into the 9 of the direction. Now suppose for this 9, we can change it into 9 direction and so on. Suppose for this value, we can also change it into the 9 direction. Now we have seen that this is a basically graph problem, and in each of the level, we are changing our wheel. Now, how can we solve this problem? Most of the graph problem can be easily solved by using the DFS or by using the BFS. Now here, we will use the BFS algorithm. And we will search by level order. And if in any of the level, we have found the value which is equal to target, we have to simply return the number of level currently we are in. So here, this is the basic intuition. Now let's dry run the example and let's see how can we solve this problem. Initially, we have the value 0000. Now we can change it. Suppose we can change 0 to 1, 1 0 0 0. We can change 0 to 2, which is 2 0 0 0, and so on. Now here As there can be multiple combinations, so how many combinations it should have? For 0, we can change it into the 9 possible way. So for this 0 again, we can also change it into 9 possible way. So there will be 9 multiplied by 9 multiplied by 9 multiplied by 9 possible way we can get in the second level. So here we should not take all of them because some of them are available in the dead ends. So if we have found some of the value presented in the dead ends, we have to simply ignore it. Now suppose we are at this 1 0 0 0. Now from this we can make it 2 0 0 0, 3 0 0 0, and 1 1 0 0, and so on. Suppose for this 1 1 0 0, we can make it 1 2 0 0, 1 3 0 0, and so on. Now, suppose for this 1 2 0 0, we can make it 1 2 0 1, 1 2 0 2, and so on. Suppose for this 1 2 0 1, we can make it 1 2 0 2. Sorry, there is a mistake. This 1 2 0 2 will not be able to make because we have to change 2 digits 0 to 2. So here it will become 1 to 0 9 because if we rotate 0 to 9 we will get it. Now from 1 to 0 1 we can get 1 to 0 2, and from 1 to 0 2 we can get 0 to 0 2. So here we have seen that by expanding the graph into level by level order, we have reached to the destination from the source. And in total, there are 6 levels. So we have to return 6. I hope you understood the intuition behind the solution of this algorithm and why we use the level order search, which is BFS. Now let's move on to the code. In this problem, the code is pretty simple. At first, we are given a function named openLog, which has a list of dead ends and string target string. And our starting string will be 0 0 0 0. Now we have to insert all of the dead ends into a set. Now we are declaring a queue to implement the BFS and inserting the starting position to the queue. And initially our level is 0. Now we have to run this loop while the queue is not empty. And we have to calculate the size of the queue. Now for each of the level, we have to store the front element of the queue into a variable word, and we have to remove it. And if word is equal to target, we have to simply return level. Otherwise, if the word is presented in the set, that means we have to simply ignore it. After that, we have to change all of the 4 characters of the word into 9 possible ways. So for each of the character, it can be possible that the character of I is equal to 9. If it is, we have to make it 0. And if the character of I is less than 9, we have to simply increment it. Now, if the character or the current word is presented into the scene set, is not presented actually, we have to insert it into the queue and to the scene set. Similarly, If the current word is greater than 0, we can simply decrement it, or if the current word is equal to 0, we can make it 9. Similarly, if the current word is not presented in the scene set, we have to push it into the scene set and into the queue. Now we have to increment the level. Here, if inside any of the iteration, we did not return the level after finding word is equal to the target, we have to simply return -1. I hope you understood the code. Thank you everyone for watching the video. We will get back soon with another LeetCode solution.